All Manipur Working Journalists Union serves legal notice to PUCL demanding immediate withdrawal of its report containing baseless, unverified and defamatory allegations against the journalist body and a public apology. Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata says no clear information yet on formations of new government, while MLA Rameshwar says like-minded MLAs are ready to stake claim for forming new government to be headed by Speaker Satyabrata. Lok Sabha MP Bimol Akoizam slams poor planning and IDP fund implementation, urges government for accountability and ground-level action. Directorate of Craftsman Training under the Skilled Labour Employment and Entrepreneurship Department launches awareness campaign on Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme for Northeast region. And Bihar conducts the first phase of assembly elections across 121 constituencies in 18 districts at 45,341 polling stations. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, HAJARIMAYUM, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. All Manipur Working Journalists Union (AMJU) has served a legal notice to People's Union for Civil Liberties (PUCL) demanding immediate and unconditional withdrawal of its report containing baseless, unverified and defamatory allegations against the journalist body. The legal notice issued by Advocate Hizam Chandra Kumar, a member of the Media Legal Committee jointly formed by AMJU and Editors Guild Manipur (EGM), calls for a public apology and withdrawal of the report within 30 days. According to AMJU, the PUCL report, which claims to present media testimonies on the Manipur conflict, makes several false allegations, including labeling AMJU as quote-unquote gaudy media, linking it to threats against journalists and misrepresenting its membership norms and functioning. The union also objected to the report's use of terms like quote-unquote Imphal-based Maitai media, calling it communal and irresponsible. In its statement, AMJU clarified that its membership is open to all eligible working journalists under RNI registered publications in accordance with its constitutions and state and national laws. It said the PUCL report was published without seeking AMJU's version, violating the principles of natural justice. Advocate Chandra Kumar stated that the defamatory claims have caused serious damage to AMJU's credibility, warning that failure to comply with the notice could lead to legal action, including a civil suit for damages and a criminal defamation case under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS 2023. AMJU reaffirmed its commitment to upholding press freedom and protecting the rights and safety of journalists in Manipur. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata says that there is no clear information yet on the formations of a new government in the state, adding that top party leaders will be arriving in Manipur soon. Speaking to media on the sidelines of an exhibition of APL Apollo UPVC doors and windows organized by Solutions at Tangzeng in Taubal district today, the speaker remarked that it would be more appropriate to seek details from the BJP state unit regarding the matter. He further stated, "Let's wait and see what the central leaders decide upon their arrival." Speaker Satyabrata clarified that as the head of the State Assembly, he has not been directly involved in the process of government formation and is therefore not fully aware of the latest developments.
Popular government di matang si masi BJP state unit gi hangbibana di chumbani na khalle maram di hoji se akoi da aduge chap chaba kai mamata leite party gi leadership lakane habi pauti tai la aba matung da kari tawi habi ko yengminaba tabani maram di masi thoina akoina koitan tan no yaw na tamni masi ma no mun na khangjedre na haijege.
On the other hand, when asked about what steps would be taken if the centre fails to reinstate a popular government in the state, Kairao AC MLA L. Rameshwar, who also attended the event, said that they are prepared to take claim for forming a new government to be headed by Speaker T.H. Satyabrata. He further revealed that like-minded MLAs from both the hills and the valley are united in this effort and are waiting for the right opportunity to move forward.
Makulun mana bakoi khradil lay seng seng na bakoi gidi honorable speaker je koi leader wai khalaga koi governor de se claim to ga bi sem sa le du kitang tanja ma sum yeng lay bane ayamba koi bot hill and plain ai ta beliam sing de le sing pulla kanda ayamba speaker je koi leader ne na governor da high ne sem sa ba koi chap cha ri di lay ada matam kitang yeng bane kari man November tha ji da to ta ga di ko khoi goi pot ma di aroi boina pajam yang khalakanda amtangni claim tong kana habigi ka subjung ba privilege jaya ta leader gi akhoi gi speaker wen ma wen khalle mai ma khar.
In connection with the recent hesitation by internally displaced persons IDPs over government allotted ration allowances, Lok Sabha MP Angomcha Bimola Koizam decries the poor policy and planning in the implementation of IDP funds. Speaking on the sidelines of the 10th Foundation Day celebrations of Alternative Theatre Group held today at Iboyaima Sumanglila Sanglen, MP Bimol stressed the need for greater accountability and urged the government to ensure that policies for the displaced are effectively implemented on the ground, not merely drafted on paper. He emphasized that addressing the plight of the displaced is a legislative duty, not an act of political criticism. Former Commissioner G. Robi Chandra Sharma, Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch Chairman Narendra Ningomba, and Sangit Natak Academy awardee Saugrakpam Hemanta also attended the event. A play titled Aikoigiyum, Our Home, written by HAJARIMAYUM Roji and presented by Alternative Theatre Group, was showcased on the occasion.
Ujik Pawuda partially nataka completely displaced the world, Mizim Masing Kayano say, Vik Oyana report out in a Vaja Chahi Ani Matunda Niko. The appropriate planning ama Yaudaba, sincere in a series of what we could have named a Logan away. Adula Magadi see problem to an overall man the cow, policy matter the casual and the follow days. I was cheated to the Uriel. Accurate number of me Masinkayano, Jadu missing come to the Nang Pashaka mine plant of Dori. Sahi and Resakari, Piraga Karai, the Saraga, Fanevagi, proper plan like it, other give up Pashas in Luna, Tum Labida, Duxanga, Mutoroismana, Kailpa Marina, Tin Lady. Lai Karitadopum had them on the Koya. Javan Tadopi type, the Hangaki casual to the type, the Harakaneva. The Sia Hainamu, Hulli Ibirakanu, Miam Muni, Asuangam the Putoraga, Highway 1.
Family members of the 4 UKNA cadets killed in an encounter with the Indian Army and Assam Rifles today claimed their bodies and performed the last rites. The bodies were handed over after post-mortem at Churachandpur District Hospital this morning and later buried at KKL Cemetery. The 4 UKNA militants were killed during an encounter with 21 para-commando and 36 Assam Rifles at Kanpi village under Henglep subdivision in Churachandpur District on the morning of November 4. Staff members of Thoubal Municipal Council TMC today staged a sit-in at the council office complex in Thoubal, Wangmataba, condemning excessive monetary demands and threats from various groups. Taking part in the protest, TMC LDC S. Memtoibi said that employees of the semi-government body already face delays in receiving their salaries, and such monetary demands have added further distress and inconvenience to their situation.
We to one Misang Council, Emigo, many Pesadu, Kinuana Panganati, Hakudingi, Dugumataka, Sanitary Worker, Mamasu Lady, Palissing, Tarutareka Pangavasu, the Mayamina, Honatana, Gayamola Kais and the Pocotopamayam, Zitopana, Anna Zariba, Sigi Mataka, Giriba demand, Yakomo, Dugumataka, Poying, Jane, Deva Karama, Mayamama, Pugit Lady Bani, Pesadu Sang Line of Pangavanati. Simi beginning seeing Viraga, Umpanji Pantopitana, for staff single Kungul Letana, Kanuana, and never told me.
Kumbi AC candidate in last election Sanjoy Ahanthem urges relevant authorities to ease the plights of people due to the bad road condition of the Kumbi to Wangu road. It may be mentioned that irate locals have closed Kumbi Kaithel and schools along the route upon government's failure to repair the road. Sanjoy said the road from Kumbi to Wangu leading to Bishnupur, Churachandpur, Thoubal, Kakching and Chandil districts also connects to Indo-Myanmar National Highway. The vital road is a deplorable state and locals had made temporary repairs on earlier occasion. But now the road is filled with potholes. He urged PWD, district administrations and other relevant authorities to repair the road at the earliest.
Nomagi oiba aikoigi karbar masa masa tawribu sing the piri bachaitheng ban bazar ban tawgidana kaithen pura puri thingjin gidana numit ini humni kaithen gi thabak lep khidana awaba kaya mayok nariba nomagi chara tanjariba chara pujariba yum pujariba lairaba imung ngaktana khulingba amasung aikoigi irang asina su haktheng na soiba maigai sin mathungna aikoigi red zone oiba adugumba kumbi kerani Maramasina, Marilenabo authorities in Puning Sing Sinjari.
Directorate of Craftsmen Training under the Skill, Labour, Employment and Entrepreneurship Department launched an awareness campaign on Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme PM&APS for Northeast Region at Classic Grande today. Additional Chief Secretary, Textiles, Commerce and Industry and Transport Anurag Bajpai, SLEE Secretary and Bandana and Joint Director Craftsman Training Yaipaba Longjam attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Anurag Bajpai said the scheme aims to strengthen the link between youth, government and industries to enhance employment opportunities. He added that promoting local industries through skilled manpower would significantly boost the state's economy. Secretary and Bandana emphasized that employing individuals with a 6-month salary deposit or without proper apprenticeship registration is illegal and violates the Apprenticeship Act.
With these steps, we can turn awareness into action and policy into performance. The PM-NAPS is not just a government program. It is a national mission to prepare a skilled, confident and employable generation. As we launch this campaign today, let us pledge to make apprenticeship a movement where every employer becomes a mentor, every youth a learner and every skill a step towards a better India. Let us work together to ensure that no young person is left behind in this journey from learning to earning.
One-day field day on rice and farmer-scientist interaction was organized today at the hall of ICAR Research Complex for NEH Reason Manipur Center, Lamphilpat. The program aimed to enhance farmers' income and improve their living standards through scientific interventions in agriculture. The event was organized by the staff of ICAR Manipur Center. Speaking at the occasion, Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, K. Debadatta, highlighted the crucial role of farmers beyond cultivation activities. He stressed that agricultural production alone is insufficient without effective marketing to convert produce into income. Debadatta further urged farmers to adopt scientific farming methods, understand quality management and focus on processing, value addition and marketing to ensure sustainable growth and profitability in the agricultural sector.
Farmer amana khangada wakansi karino haibada yam scientific way cultivation, production and productivity wankhatnaba, quality management, adugi makha tarakpada processing, value addition, marketing, si yongna wakansi khandaba taragati farmers yaraktaba farmer oina leibada nungaiba ngamaktaba ngamoidoba chigumba kaya makoi uru phange sigi challenges singse masigidabakni ngasi farmers field day na gap singdo mention naba bridging tawnaba amaga lainariba ahangba singdo mention naba koigi farmers field day sigi punbagi maramdi.
Advisor of Green Foundation, Dr. M. Thoi Thoi stresses the significance of organic farming devoid of harmful chemical fertilizers and pesticides. He was speaking on the sidelines of inspection visit to Konthozam and Kangmong, where natural and organic farming is being carried out successfully. He stated that organic and natural farming not only improves soil health but also produce nutritious and chemical-free crops. Green Foundation Executive Director Urikibam Premjit and staff members took part in the visit. The team visited the certified natural and organic farms of Chingsuba Manitomba and Konthozam Sanajauba at Konthozam on the Participatory Guarantee System for India and the 3-year successive organic farming by Maisnam Kuper at Kangmong. Dr. Thoi Thoi expressed satisfactions over the successful implementations of natural and organic farming in these areas and emphasized the need to expand such practices across the state to protect public health and the environment.
ख्वाइदगी मरु ओइरेदि ह्यूमन हेल्थ नि हक्चांग सोक्तबा अद मपानदगी पुसलइबा सियंगसी हानदि हक्चांग यांगनमने नि याम चानरमे अदुगा तिन सुंगचा चाद्रिसि करिगिनो न की किनेरकपदगी अखोइगी मणिपुरगी चाकसी ओइना चानिंग इमि अद सिदैदा भोलुम हंद्रग खजितंग चाबना फारे हाइना तौरइमने सिगी मतमसिदा अमु आसाइगी वाहिक एन वाहिक पुदि हाइबि वानि होपर सि हाननबा हिदाकसी लोना काबकसिना पेस्टिसाइड रेसिड्यू सोइदन लैगनी हाबसिमदि अखोइदा याम कना चिंगनबा फावेबको रेसिडुअल टेस्ट टु क्या तौदबगी अदु खंगनदबै वानि
खेनाबजे ममांगी नमु लो फक्तोकति खा हेले ममांग उबदुदि कितंग फक्तोक कितंग हंदरे हंतनम कितंग बुदि हेनि तिलाई दा सिजनदबा सिगी नुंगाइबुंदि फावे यूरिया नुंग सिजनदबा तिलाई दा सिजन पैसा नुंसाजु कितंग दि सेप ओरे.
Distribution of urea and seeds for rabi crops in Thoubal and Kakching districts began today under the initiative of State Agriculture Department. In the first phase, Thoubal DC Hana Kamei flag off vehicles carrying urea and seeds from the DC complex for distribution to farmers at Hairok, Litan Makong. Speaking on the sidelines, District Agriculture Officer Thoubal and Kakching TH Joy Prakash informed that the distribution will continue across various locations: Kangabok on November 7, Wangu, Chairil and Thoubal Leisangthem Bazaar next, followed by Kakching Makhalaikai and Wabagai Makhalaikai. The drive will continue till November 20. He advised farmers to bring their Aadhaar cards, land patas or tenant certificates or submit them to the District Agriculture Office, Thoubal, while collecting agricultural inputs. Separate press releases from Salaikan Balup United People's Front, Manipur Students Union of Kangleipak Suk and Manipur Peace and Integrity MAPI Council support the decision to boycott Sangai Festival 2025 by Committee on Protection of Meitei Victims, COPMEV and IDPs. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shaha laying the foundation for Caesar Hospitals, Agartala. So keep watching Impact News.
Sangai tutorial Kwakathen ki class 10 amadi 12 ki revision course ki admission form thaba hausare. Class 12 ki oina lakriba November 3 tagi class hausarakani loinena class 10 gina December 1st week tagi class hausarakani. Sahi kudingi position holder kaya puthokriba coaching center asida ben amadi hostel ki kudong chapasu nuvigani.
Watching Primetime English Bulletin. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shaha today laid the foundation for Caesar Hospitals, Agartala, a multi-speciality hospital to be established at RK Nagar, Khayarpur, West Tripura. The project is to be implemented in 4 phases over 9 years. Khayarpur MLA Ratan Chakraborty, Tripura Health Secretary Kiran Gitti, Caesar Hospital Private Limited CMD Dr. KH Palin, along with officials of Tripura government, healthcare professionals, Meitei diaspora in Tripura and several others attended the foundation laying ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shaha described the initiative as a crucial milestone for Tripura's healthcare sector. He said the upcoming hospital will not only elevate medical services in the state, but also create thousands of employment opportunities for the local population. In his address, Dr. KH Palin expressed gratitude to the government and people of Tripura for their support and trust. He outlined that Caesar Hospitals, Agartala will feature advanced facilities including organ transplants, robotic and joint replacement surgeries, interventional cardiology, neurosciences, cancer care and comprehensive wellness services. The proposed campus will also include institutions for nursing, paramedical and healthcare management education, promoting local skill and development and expanding employment opportunities in the healthcare sector. As a part of observance of National Cancer Awareness Day, the Indian Medical Association Medical Students Network Manipur State Branch organized a one-day blood donation camp at Caesar Blood Center, Langol today, that is 6 November 2025. A total of 25 MBBS students of Caesar Academy of Health Sciences donated their blood in the service of humanity. District Administration Kachching today swung into actions to control suspected outbreak of African swine fever ASF, which resulted in an unusual mortality of pigs in parts of the Kachching district. As part of the preventive measures, officials of the Kachching Municipal Council and Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department today conducted awareness drives at various meat pork shops. 30th Pumlan Day was observed today at Tokpaching Welfare Association ground in Tokpaching, Awang Laikai. The observance featured a bike rally organized by Pumlan Lake Development Organization (PLDO) Tokpaching, Kachching District, aimed to raise awareness on conservation of Manipur's second largest water body and the environment. Speaking on the occasion, Hyanglam MLA Dr. Yumnam Radheshyam said an official order was issued in 2018 to conserve Pumlan Lake and LDA was assigned with the tasks, but efforts have been hindered due to the prevailing unrest in the state since May 2023 violence. He appealed for public cooperation. Divisional Forest Office Chandel along with Oak Hill Christian Academy organized a wildlife protection rally at Jaffo Bazaar today. Around 600 students participated in the event, which was flagged off from Oak Hill Christian Academy Panchai by DFO Dr. N. Munal and the school's founder principal H.T. Francis. The rally concluded at the Women's Market, where a discussions on wildlife conservation was held. Committee against poppy plantation destroyed large quantities of manure stored allegedly by poppy cultivators at Songphel Mulam and Lamlai Chingphai villages in Ukhrul district. The committee reaffirmed its commitment to continue the drive against poppy cultivations across the district. It also appealed for cooperations and support from concerned authorities, right-thinking citizens, church leaders and public in eradicating the illegal practice. Bishnupur District Deputy Commissioner Puja Elangbam calls for collective efforts to ensure progress and unity in the state. She made the appeal during a press meet held at Bishnupur DC Conference Hall in connection with the upcoming Unity March, Ek Bharat Atmanirbhar Bharat, to be organized in Bishnupur and Nambol on November 10 and 12, commemorating the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. My Bharat Manipur State Director L. Marjit and Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports Bishnupur District nominee H. Iboyaima were present during the press meet. 15-day workshop on Sanamahism rites and rituals of birth and marriage began today at Lainingthau Sanamahi Sanglen, Haying Khongbal, Upong Yumpam Complex in Imphal. The program is jointly organized by Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board and Manipur University of Culture. Followers of Sanamahism, including members of Kabui community, are participating in the workshop. Speaking on the occasion, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture Professor Paunam Gunindro highlighted that rituals surrounding birth, marriage and death are deeply intertwined with a community's culture, tradition and beliefs. Delivering a lecture on the topic Rites Deep as Sage, Professor Gunindro noted that Manipur University of Culture aims to study the state's diverse religious and cultural practices through a scientific approach, emphasizing the need for younger generations to understand and preserve their roots. LSTB Vice President Vidyapati Senjam, Registrar of Manipur University of Culture Laisram Radhakanta, and LSTB Member Secretary Maisnam Siva Datta Luang were present among others.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯄꯔꯦꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯦꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯤꯡꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯁꯨ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗꯤ ꯂꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯞ ꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯠ ꯀꯜꯆꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯖꯥꯔꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯖꯥꯔꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯏꯟ ꯑꯦ ꯚꯦꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯇꯤꯐꯤꯛ ꯋꯦꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯌꯣꯛꯈꯠꯄ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯔꯧ ꯅꯣꯡꯒꯥꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯏꯟꯅꯔ ꯐꯤꯂꯣꯁꯣꯐꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯤꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ
Haisnam Silan has been appointed as the new Chief of Army of Meitei Lipun, succeeding and Pramod. The appointment follows Pramod's resignation from the post due to health issues and personal commitments. Pramod will continue to serve as advisor of Meitei Lipun Farmers Wing. A formal handover ceremony was held at Meitei Lipun office in Langol, marking the transition of leadership.
Oza mayang bem Pramochan Thogai Achinba Mayama Lakpa Aduga Mark Ahal Chu Oisalakpa Sinamaram Oiraga Maite Lipugi Liklam Kaidana Oza Pramodna Ayhak Tamuk Sinaraba Aduga Ayhakna Amuk Akoigi Oza Silanda Ngasi Habanu Misida Maite Lipulgi Thoburel Habadu Ngasi Habanu Misida Sinazare Haidana Lepak Praja Mayam Amadi Maite Lipulgi Laloi Amadi Oza Sing Mapamda Ayakna Mayamda Paujelama Pizari.
Security forces continue to conduct search operations and area dominations in the fringe and vulnerable areas across districts, resulting in recovery of arms and ammunition. Security forces recovered several arms and ammunition from Churachandpur district during search on November 4. The weapons recovered include a 17.62 mm SLR rifle, one AK-56 rifle, one MA4 MK2 rifle with UBGL, 4 SLR magazines, 3 AK-56 magazines, 2 M4A1 magazines, 1 F Countrymed AK magazine, 99 SLR rounds, 151 AK-56 rounds, 1 Lethot and 8 Lethot grenades. The ongoing tri-service exercise Purvi Prachand Prahar highlights the Indian Armed Forces precision mobilization, rapid force projections and interoperability in the challenging terrain of the eastern Himalayas. The exercise validates a swift mobilization, integrated use of unmanned systems and army aviation assets and network command systems for real-time operations. It underscores India's focus on jointness, technology and speed to ensure operational readiness across all terrains. Manipur State Kala Academy Imphal has invited applications from Sumang Lila associations affiliated to Manipur Sumang Lila Council Palace Compound for participations in the 52nd All Manipur Sumang Lila Festival 2025-26. The Academy has informed that interested associations should submit their Sumang Lila scripts along with necessary documents to the Academy on or before December 10. Voting for the first phase of the Bihar Assembly elections was held across 121 constituencies in 18 districts today. Polling began at 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. at 45,341 polling stations. As of 5 p.m., data from the Election Commission showed an overall voter turnout of 60.13% in the first phase of polling. Security forces were deployed to ensure free and fair polling and to prevent any untoward incidents. The entire process was closely monitored through webcasting from a state-of-the-art command and control center. In this first phase, a total of 3,75 lakh voters were eligible to exercise their franchise to decide the fate of 1,314 candidates. The second phase of polling for the Bihar Assembly elections will be held on November 11 and counting of votes will take place on November 14. Now news from the world of sports. Katrigao MLA Sikh Nurul Hassan expresses concern over the decline in sports performance in recent years. He made the remark while attending the inaugural functions of the first Master Boys and Girls Open Invitational Boxing Championship organized by Kongba Amateur Boxing Academy at Kongba Youth Organization ground today. The MLA said that Manipur was once known as a sports powerhouse, but in the past 5 years, sports performance has declined significantly. He emphasized that discipline is a key factor in achieving success in sports and life, adding that talent alone cannot take athletes far without discipline and humility. He encouraged young athletes to strive for excellence and bring back Manipur's sporting glory. KABA President Ayekpam Deven, Additional Director of Agriculture O Nobo, and Professor M. Dhaneshwar of Manipur University attended the event. Over 200 players from 17 teams are participating in the championship.
Manipur Leriva, Tanglu Puru, Untraga, Marie and the Leriva, Asi, Nuxi Chan and the Leraga, Loinamak Forwayava, Amade, Kudimak, Quidaki Chokat, Iramdam. Iri Park am a Sembang number Dumlava, Jati, Kanglu Fruit Mahaktani, and I quake the Carlay Haragadi, Equi Masenasip, Nuxi Chanana, coordination, cooperation, Piminaraga, Kudum Mitilaga, Asuibadu the Sumnaraga Levanata, Asuibadu Semduk Nanava, and I quake Chokatpa, Hanagi, real sense, the Leva Dumlava, the powerhouse of sports, however, the Amukana one talk. Financially, technically, people support Makai, Piraga, Amatuina, Satminava, Nambadum Lava Samasama, Women.
As part of Samagra Siksa Manipur, a one-day district-level sports event for children with special needs was held today at Kagemba Junior High School, Kaibung Oinam Laikai, Imphal West. The event was jointly organized by JETEO Wangoi and Samagra Siksa Imphal West on the JETEO John 1. Speaking on the occasion, JETEO John 1 Yumnam Hemchandra highlighted that the Sarva Siksa Abhiyan's motto, Education for All, reflects government's commitment to inclusive education under the Right to Education Act. Differently abled students along with students of modern primary school, Sagolban Tera Lukram Lairak, actively participated in the sports meet aimed at promoting inclusivity, confidence and holistic development among children.
Government policy desu cover to biramdaba society nasu discard to biba langko amba koi angul adubu nasidi matamgi matung inna ban United Nations adegi India government nasu pass to bani koi persons with disability act 2016 da adegi mathang policy sing the changes to kanda koi busu akoi education tanatana top area puding magta koi na punna akoi amatani hainda ngamna na bai da concept ama inclusion ni idea ma aurak.
As part of School Fagat Hansi Mission, Ningthokong Higher Secondary School in Bishnupur District today inaugurated its 80th Annual Sports Literary Meet 2025-26. The event began with a torch relay from Ningthokong Kaithel Lairimbi, torch lighting ceremony, and unfurling of school flag by Principal Takhelambam Pusparani and Vice Principal Hairangkhongzam Meghachandra. Various competitions including Mars Past, football, chess, carom and musical chair among the school's different houses will be held during the meet, which continues till November 10. As part of Khelo India, a volleyball tournament is being organized by 34th Battalion CRPF and Sports Authority of India at MIKHYA ground, Mayang Imphal, Konchak. In the first semi-final match played today, AMMIYDO Mayang Imphal thrashed SVC Santhil 21-25, 20-20, 25-19, 25-2 points, while YMDO Hairanggoithong defeated NYVA Naurem 25-11, 25-17, 25-18 points in the second semi-final. AMMIDYO Mayang Imphal will take on YMDO Hairanggoithong in the final. Manipur has so far clinched 5 medals in the ongoing 27th Sub-Junior Boys and Girls National Fencing Championship hosted by Manipur Fencing Association at Khuman Lampak Sports Complex Indoor Stadium under the aegis of Fencing Association of India. Fiona Ahantem bagged gold in Sub-Junior Girls Saber individual event final. Dexter Ningombam, Khuman Lakpa Laishram, Luching Hizam and Ningombam Rich Topper won bronze in Sub-Junior Boys Saber team event. In today's Sub-Junior Boys foil team event, Cyrus Soram, Soibam Henthoiba, Thangzam Dorando and Thoihenba Ningombam clinched silver medal, while Jocelyn Naurem, Josian Ayekpam, Naurem Rashina and Puspa Chabungbam added another silver to the tally by winning the Sub-Junior Girls foil team event. And Sub-Junior Boys individual foil event, Thoihenba Ningombam won a bronze. Juvenile Club Tera Sapam Lairak defeated Pamyal Patsoi 2-1 in the 13th league match of 25th Imphal West Super Division Football League organized by Imphal West District Football Association at Pamyal Ground, Patsoi Part 2 today. With this victory, Juvenile Club Tera Sapam Lairak has won all 5 matches, securing 15 points to qualify for next year's Amfa Cup. Juvenile Club head coach El Gandhi credited the players' teamwork and dedication for the club's strong performance. Next league match is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. All Manipur Working Journalist Union serves legal notice to PUCL demanding immediate withdrawal of its report containing baseless, unverified and defamatory allegations against the journalist body and a public apology. Speaker Thokcham Satyabrata says no clear information yet on formation of new government, while MLA L. Rameshwar says like-minded MLAs are ready to take claim for forming new government to be headed by Speaker Satyabrata. Lok Sabha MP Bimola Koizam slams poor planning in IDP fund implementation, urges government for accountability in ground level action. Directorate of Craftsman Training under the Skilled Labour Employment and Entrepreneurship Department launches awareness campaign on Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme for Northeast region. And Bihar conducts the first phase of assembly elections across 121 constituencies in 18 districts at 45,341 polling stations. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Come up next Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Lana Thorang, Maliam Taibang Pan Asida Kwagi Irakta Tilamba, Laitonjam, Bocha Eles, Umananda Eles, Singlin Maitena, Punsi Sintha Loiraduna, Haukiba November Ahunda, Mapugi Kuyakada, Lairang Lainam Oinatin.